Hello guys, so today we are here to solve our daily LeetCode challenge for the day. This challenge is longest strictly increasing or strictly decreasing subarray. Okay, in this we are given an array of integer nums. Okay, so nums is the array of integer which we are given. Okay, and then we have to return the length of the longest subarray of nums. So longest subarray of nums, okay, which is either strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Okay, so to solve this problem, see, we can solve this problem in a single pass. Okay, and to solve this problem what we need to do, that first of all we need to get the length of the array. Okay, and then we'll define a max. Okay, so initial value of max in any problem we define it as the minimum value. Okay, what is the minimum that is possible? So if you take let's say you take this, so in this, the minimum value, since all elements are equal and it is neither strictly increasing nor strictly decreasing, so the max is 1. Why? Because every subarray consists of only single element. Okay, so in that case, for that case, max is defined to be equal to 1. And then we will take current length. Okay, current length, since max is 1, then current length also is initialized with 1, because any single number in itself is a subarray and it is neither increasing nor decreasing, so that's why we are initializing max and current length both has 1. And then see, in solving this problem we need to be concerned with the direction. So if we are, if the new number which is coming into our range, if that is also increasing, it's more than the previous number, so in that case we are having an increasing sequence. So to have that direction sense, in our problem, we'll be defining this direction. Okay, and now let's suppose we are having this loop. So our loop, since we are comparing two numbers, one is the previous number and one is the current number, so we will be jumping in the loop with the value I is equal to 1, and I minus 1 will be the previous number, which is 0, zeroth index number. I is less than n plus I. Okay, and then if n is, now see, now in this problem only three possibilities are there. Why it is that only three possibilities are there? Any two natural numbers, any two number, and we are concerned with only numbers in the range 1 to 50, so any natural number, it has got only three possibilities associated with that. What is that? So it is nums of I is nums of I minus nums of I minus 1. So I minus 1 is the previous number, so either it could be greater than 0, this is one chance, else if nums of I nums of I minus 0, either it is less than 0. Okay, ये हो गया. So only three possibilities there: either the current number is greater than the previous number, either the current number is less than the previous number, or it is equal to the previous number. So this is the equality case. Okay, now it depends. Let's say we are at the middle of this array and we have found that the current number is greater than the previous number. So how are we dealing with this situation? It depends on the direction. I mean to say, if we are riding on a increasing sequence wave, okay, so in that case, if the direction is equal to 1, okay, either the previous number also was, I mean to the previous adjacent pair, nums I minus 2 and nums I minus 1, those two pairs also, the same relationship was holding. So if it is equal to 1, then what we will do, we will increment the current length of the sequence, the subarray. Okay, uh, otherwise if it is not, if the previous number was nums I minus 2 and nums I minus 1, so nums I minus 1 was lesser, then in that case we have to change the direction, because direction now is, because the nums I is greater than nums I minus 1, so we have to make the direction is equal to 1, and current length is equal to 2. Okay, perfect. Now in this case, what we will do, that we will take direction is equal to -1. So what does this mean? That it means that previous adjacent pair also was decreasing. So in this case also, since the current is also decreasing sequence, so we'll be incrementing the current length. Okay, else what we will do, that we will take this mm, direction. So it means that the previous was increasing or some equal sequence, but the current one is decreasing, so we'll have to associate this -1 with the current direction, and current length will be 2. Why? Because the two numbers are there which are having this property. And now the else case is the equality case. So if it is equal, then what we'll be doing, then what we'll be doing, that okay, so what we will be doing, that we will be making this direction is equal to 0, and current length, why the current length should be equal to 1? Why? Yeah, like this. And then we can just return the max. Okay, and we'll run this. Some mistake is there, so we have to upgrade our max. Like this. So we'll run this. Perfect. Let me submit this. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's we are doing it in one pass, but there are a lot of condition checks here. So can we simplify this? Yes, we can do it. And the way to do it is that again we have to declare some variables, and instead of doing this current length and direction, what we'll do, we'll declare this inc length, which is equal to increasing length, and this will also be 1. Decreasing length also equal to 1, because an individual number can be considered as as an increasing pair, or it could be considered as a decreasing pair. So in that case, if this is greater, then we will increasing length is getting incremented, and decreasing length is equal to 1. That's it. And again in this case also we'll remove all this, and we will put decreasing length is incremented by 1, and increasing length is equal to 1. Okay, and now decrease direction we don't need, and increasing length will be 1. Why? Because an individual number is also can be considered as increasing subarray, and but the same it is true for that decreasing number sequence also. And now instead of comparing just max and this current length, what we'll do, we'll compare the max with the math.max of the increasing length and decreasing length. So increasing length, decreasing length. So this is what is handling this. So irrespective of what is happening previously, previous to this current adjacent pair, we are just incrementing this length, or decrementing the length, adjusting the other one to be the unit value. And same, you can see that we are doing the same thing. I'm going to say these are opposing conditions, so we are obviously incrementing INC length in the first case and incrementing the decrement length in the second case, but the logic is the same. And at the end here, just we are checking this max for this one. So let me just run this. Perfect. And let me submit this. So I hope you like this solution. So this is the way to solve this problem, and this is a very interesting way to solve this problem. So with this, I hope you liked it, and I'm thanking you. Thanks a lot. Happy coding.